Welcome to the Mid-Season Championship at CEO 2025 in Orlando, Florida. We are back for day 2 as we kick off our singles bracket.
Find his way out, got an out. Okay, sidelight over.
GC sidelight, oh, and then missing the stop, saying that GC sidelight was so committal. That was such an unsafe distance. Immaculate, dropping the punish, catching the dodge, nicely done with the D-light into the recovery. Udea now has an amazing lead for himself, and that is going to be enough.
Okay.
Nicely done.
That's a heck of a lead, too. Looking very healthy on that first stock still. Watching Udega trying to adapt to this Algrim pick in real time. I do like Immaculate Rat has been swapping his legends as he goes through here, trying to keep Udega guessing, trying to get him adapting. This is coming down to, they're both very, very deep red. There we go, big recovery, completely tied up on the health now. Another recovery that was exhausted, didn't really get the force he was looking for.
Oh no, he got the weak hit of it again. Okay, D-Light Sailor gonna be putting Immaculate in a nasty position off stage, playing it nice and slow. The Sailor still drifting back off stage and is now left without a weapon, getting the recovery called out, and Udea gonna be clutching it up at the end with the sword. Fakey dodges up back onto the stage, and now it is Frydasol who's in disadvantage, eating an end light into the neutral.
Yeah, Fry is having a hard time. He's catching the dares. He's not getting much extension off of the side. Fakey just fighting unarmed, not caring, go back for more. Recovery's gonna connect. My man is crazy unarmed.
Oh, looking for the ground pound, not gonna be able to get it. Avoiding Fakey's ground pound, and Frydasol is just hovering for more. He gets a neutral, he chase dodges, he's able to why? Okay, he makes it back, No, he doesn't. Why is every Frydasol game like this? Frydasol getting with punished, finding a neutral. That is what Scythe is so good at. It is reversing and flipping those situations. The recovery, the weapon toss, he's threatening again. He doesn't connect it that time around. Weapon toss upwards. Frydasol, this is the good Frydasol.
Yes.
This is Frydasol waking up. This is him getting comfortable and not getting punished on some of his crazy weapon throws and signatures.
Nice pogo from Fakey, shutting down that momentum that was definitely needed. He's got to put the brakes on this right now. He is in orange on his final stock, and he is in danger of letting Fry take us to a game number 5 when he had so much.
Oh my gosh.
So much.
Fry to clutch, he has to wake up, he has to get in here, but right now Fakey is getting everything that he wants. He tries to GC D-Light out of the again, and then Fakey got a huge punish for it. That was a lot of damage. He's going through the haymaker, he's pressing everything that he's got. The end light ends up connecting, but he's not able to get anything huge.
That was huge.
D-Light, why the
nair? Why the nair? Why?
Hello?
Tell me, Dara, I need an explanation. Why did he nair?
Exhausted? You know what? You ask a phenomenal question, Slow-Mo.
I need answers.
Well, right now the answer is Orb Sail, because Fakey is off stage. He goes for the weapon throw. The GC D-Light into the Sail, unarmed, is going to be able to do it for Fakey. He's able to close it out.
Put away that bow, has the spear back in hand.
Oh, the D-Light ended up whipping, dodging up, not going to be able to punish the neutral either. Halo, he's just looking for any big hits. He gets the downer. He goes after Fakey, jumping away. He's able to go ahead and fake him out. That's going to be another downer. That should be the stock, and he does it with style. Light weapon toss. Why did he not go for the follow-up? Oh, no.
Halo Prince gonna stay on stage, not gonna push that offstage interaction with Fakey. I think he's learned his lesson as the set has gone on.
Ooh, the dodge in.
That was a great
the optimal punish on the whiff. D-Sig able to find a D-Sig of his own. Downer, ground pound, gonna be catching his recovery, and just like that, Fakey's stock disappeared.
Through this set, Fakey struggling to be able to finish it up here. Throws away the spear. He wants the bow. There we go, misses off the neutral.
No, the downer
no punish.
Missed. What happened, Halo Prince? That was supposed to be a punish. Okay, that's a little bit rough. He's able to get it that time around. He's looking for it again. He's looking for the side light. Fakey whipping that D-Light. Halo Prince, he was too busy doing something else, so he wasn't able to punish it. Jumping away, gets hit by the side light. Recovery's out of there, but Fakey gonna find a recovery of his own to be able to go ahead and close out that game and close out that set with a 3-0. Gliding off, able to connect that end light. Gets a downer. End light again, already Vem into the yellow hill. Not gonna be able to get the jump call out that he was looking for. Not able to get that downer. The recovery connects, combos into the downer, and that is the aggression of Bunny. She goes out there. The NSYNC connected. Vem gonna be getting his dodge back. Does make it back onto the stage. He got his jump back. He got another dodge. He was able to make it back on, but Bunny goes out there. You are not safe until you see her get back onto the stage. Oh, okay. Well, you gotta do that to her.
And connecting at that. I do want to talk about a little bit as Bunny's trying to tie this up. We got Vim on the Mordex. We kind of predicted there.
Oh, the
Ooh.
sunset! Waiting for you to go above her with a recovery because then she wants to hit you with a neutral. So very tricky. Good job, Vem, getting out of there, going out there for the ground pound. The weapon toss coming through. Vem, he is not challenging her off stage. He's just going up and around. He is not having any of it.
No, not at all. Very, very tight contest so far. That signature kit again hitting the gravity cancel down sig, and that is going to be the beginning of the end of that stock of game number 1.
That's so cool. Rayman oftentimes just opts to go for a D-Sig on the stage because of how safe and unpunishable it is and how disjointed it is going through the pivot D-Sig out there. That was awesome. And now Vem has to make it back on. The GC Endlight, the weapon toss into the downer. She's looking for the ground pound. She's looking to take out the stock. She touches the side of the stage, but that ground pound dealt enough knockback, and she is down and on last stock. GC D-Light into recovery as well. When she holds forward, she holds forward. She pushes her advantage as hard as it goes. Them going to be getting it down just to break up the pace a little bit here.
Going down there again. He burned the dodge. There we go. Okay, nice dare. Gonna take Bunny back off stage.
GC D-Sig, oh my gosh.
Oh, it had vision. Oh. Wait, no, she touched, no!
Back behind,
yes.
Vem is controlling the stage, able to get the end light. Okay, she's not able to get a lot of big openings here. Vem is connecting everything that he's looking for.
No, nice pressure with the D-Sig, keeping Vim off stage. Catches her with the side light, swaps over to Gaunt's. Bunny, though, fighting unarmed. We've seen this a lot today. There we go.
Sliding off
nice
the D-Light, Vem baited, he waited, and he punished too. And then he gets the stock for it, the ground pound at the end. I don't even think that was necessary, but he still went for it. Vem, he did not feel particularly pressured. He was just catching Bunny's timings again and again, and he was able to make it back on. Bunny was just not able to secure the edge guard. He gets the down air kill. Bunny's in a nasty position. She's able to get the GC and SIG. She did touch, so she got all her resources back, but that is not going to be enough in the face of a down air.
Okay, good set of down airs there. She's gonna follow up. We saw the recovery come out, but no. But now Vim is in the driver's seat. We see the scythe put in the work, weapon throw out. He's unarmed, but still gonna go ahead and get some more damage. He's back on the gauntlets, trying to rack us damage off a great ground pound from Bunny. That is gonna give her a fantastic lead. That's what we needed to see out of her.
The air and get that stock. Signature.
So Vim, I'm gonna go ahead and send her up. Oh, no weapon to be found. That's a horrible position.
No.
Oh no.
Is she gonna be able to touch?
No,
Did she touch? She did not touch. Bunny.
Not good for Bunny here. This is Winterside. Nobody's day is done. This is not ending anybody's tournament run. Just gonna make things a little more difficult.
GC D-Light. Oh my gosh, Vem was just able to get a big punish for it. Goes for the weapon toss there. Oh my gosh, Vem is playing so comfortably. Bunny picking up the axe, giving up a bit of stage. Vem just gonna be kicking her off with the side light. Bunny does not get the down and punish. She has not been able to punish Vem going out there. Vem is gonna be able to get the two-piece and close out the game and the set. Just have to find out.
I do like what I'm seeing. I mean, we are in game number 2, so even if she's not able to make it happen here in this game, she still has another chance. And we're, like you said, we talked about, we're seeing the adaptations take place. She is warming up. She is heating up. Raid, though, still looking very good, but now he's at that disadvantage where, you know, we had the axe against Lance. He obviously sees it, swapping over to the axe, trying to fish out that last stock on her. That neutral sig is going to be huge. She got the dare. She can follow up with some pressure off stage, and the down sig's going to connect, and Bunny gets it done, ties the setup. We're going to game number 3.
Done. So a little bit behind in damage. Orb can easily even it up. Side light neutralities and D-lights. You got all of that good stuff. N-light trying to shark Raid here, looking for the neutrality. The GC N-light going to come out as well. N-light D-light extension. Raid is in disadvantage. He is desperate to get out. Using up his recovery, sweating on the way back down. Side light Dare 2 combo and the hold on the D-Sig. Just looking for those neutralities. Bunny doing the same exact thing, finding some neutralities of her own, comboing into the Sarah because Raid was all out of options, didn't have a dodge. GC N-light, weapon toss to be able to extend, side lights the wrong direction. Oh no.
That was unfortunate because she took a lot of damage, a lot of punishment because of that. We go back to back N-light.
GC side light Sarah.
Wait, hold on, it's doable. Game 5.
The control of the space. Is she gonna go out there? She does with the GC side light. She's sweating, she touches with the downer, and she is alive to see another day. Oh my gosh, everybody's whiffing. The N-light connects. Raid is off stage. He is looking for any chance he can make it back on. The Sarah whiffed twice. It whiffed twice. But he's not gone. He's not out of the game yet. He's sweating, and Bunny misses the edge guard. And Raid is the one that closes it out. Oh my God, what a finish.
A little too much for Athena today.
It's beginning to look that way. He's going to have to do something big. I like these blast moves. I like the way that he's spacing him out here because now he's struggling to get in. That GCD light that was safely spaced. Telos doesn't have the speed to be able to get in and whip punish it. But he is playing unarmed. He is feeling confident. He's not going to pick up that weapon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, nice. Gonna do it unarmed. Okay, I see you.
He's trying to prove a point.
Yeah.
Picks up the axe now.
That's
The
it.
side sig. Wow, that's the game and set.
Yeah.
More presence on the stage.
Yeah, I feel like guitars is definitely one of those weapons that's going to have a much easier time of punishing the gauntlets for sure. So, yeah, I'm very interested to see how this one plays out. Right now, no guitars in hand, but it is going to be the hammer. I mean, even if he's not the most experienced with his hammer, I mean, it's really just getting some downlight stairs in there, try to get some extra damage. Having a hard time getting off that wall, though.
Nice.
Oh, Sandstorm, I'm going all the way out here, actually. Let me make sure you see that blast zone. Here we go. Sliding across the screen. Hold on.
Yeah, no, exactly. Even in game 1, we saw XJCoolJ actually get the charge side sig and go so far. Zed missed the punish because he wasn't ready for the spacing on it. And so really great utility here. But here we go, XJ getting a beautiful turnaround with the recovery to the side air and gets another scoop. That's going to be the hammer recovery. Has to stuff out this end sig, but is not ready. That needed to be a ground pound or...
Yeah, I'm still a little scared for Zed now. I mean, you know, we keep being this far back, and we're not really getting like a crazy momentum swing here in the way of Zen. He's getting a couple twos.
Oh,
wow.
my God.
My God. Just
So wake up.
just let me go ahead and show you where you shouldn't be standing.
A reskinned Mammoth Fortress, because that used to be the home base for a lot of people. And so here we go. I mean, people still love it. Hexo, of course, rocking the Nyx, who, I mean, we've been talking about the Blasters buff. For some reason, people aren't playing it in doubles, but in singles, yeah, it's getting some love.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
you're
God.
gone.
Speaking of you're gone.
Punish game has been looking absolutely fantastic thus far. Starving out Hexo from a weapon as well. Gets the turnaround nair and the conversion into the end light. Hexo has this scythe, tries to get it down there. It's not going to work. The immediate turnaround from Mac. And I don't even know if I want to play off the stage against Mac right now. I mean, Hexo has scythe. It's a good weapon for it. I think Mac looks better. Oh, he falls out of the side air. That's honestly a lucky break. Oh, maybe it's not. Not lucky at all.
Not lucky at all, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of defense onto on Nyx as a legend, so that N6 not going to be enough. Even though Petra does have really high force, and the weapon toss off the easy, not enough to KO outright, but maybe an easy edge guard. No, nice retaliation there coming up from Hexo, but at this point, and this is a really hard game to come back from, but Nyx does have that N-Sig on Blasters to bring things around. Are you going to be able to convert?
Oh my God, he's
recovery with a down air, and we get the clutch. We're going to game number 4.
Hadouken, show you.
Side
Get, custom Hadouken right there where you throw the weapon this time. I got a fireball for you right here. Uh-oh.
Okay, yeah, Mac just kind of thinking about how I'm going to get this final hit. Hexo trying to think about how am I going to clutch 2 stocks here. Right, tries to go for the recovery, almost gets punished for it. Good drift, though, to go ahead and avoid that recovery from the gauntlets, but and you're struggling to get this final stock and goes for the gravity cancel down sig. That's not going to work. Had to go for maybe a gravity cancel side light or jump side air or side sig, something that just had more horizontal movement, but the stationary pick was not the option there. It was truly impressive, and Mac not looking like he can hang right now in the mirror match as far as the orb goes.
Try to wrap him up. Chris is present into that blast zone, but no, this time not going to be able to get him. However, the Fate Shoryu is definitely going to do it.
For Godly, historically, has always been a bit of an issue, and right now, it's proving to be potentially a curse that holds true.
Yeah, I mean, what happened between this first and third game? Mac looking like Godly on this one. This time around, Godly finally finding himself a little 3-piece combination to send Mac to that blast zone, but
work out. But either way, able to equalize the stock count. Hasn't taken too much damage here, so has the ability to make the turnaround. And game 3 is always the most important when it's a best of 5 because you need that extra bit of dopamine from being up in the set 2-1, and also that little bit of wiggle room as well to know that you're allowed to make mistakes, you're allowed to lose one more time, and still have the capability of winning here. So we're going to see who's going to be able to get that boon as Godly is slowly but surely bringing things back.
Always call it a flex game right there, but it definitely matters a lot. Godly is, I mean, he's knocking at the door of death right here, but he has definitely been able to do quite a bit of... Mac, wait, Mac,
he gets him. He doesn't get the touch. Mac tried to lock it. Comfort pick, right? Somewhere where you feel like you understand it all the way down to all of its base components. opponents. And so because of that, you're just able to move and feel like, you know, because really it all comes down to feeling. If you feel like you can play well on the stage, you're going to have the capability to do so. And so Mac already starting off a little bit on the back flip, but gets a nice little turnaround, stuffs the recovery here as well. So a great opportunity to go ahead and try to hit Godly. Godly has to burn the gravity cancel side sig to get the wall touch, but hey, that's all you need. Sure, you took some damage, but you still have your stock. So I think all things considered, Godly can't be too mad and actually goes on the offensive from that position. That's a situation where so many players would decide to back off.
Through cover and mad space, catches Godly, I think, on the jump as well, too. The perfect anti-air.
Yeah, and I like the response because Godly was kind of playing a bit of a reserved, I'm a dashed weapon throw with my scythe and then back up if I don't get a dodge out of you game plan. And Mac was like, you know what, he's going to backdash after he does this again.
No.
Oh, that might be the stock.
Oh,
that's
no.
entirely the stock. What a turnaround from Godly. Last stock versus Diana, you can't not constantly be thinking about them, but he gets the punish here, gets the falling sider. You can tell they're both getting a little bit nervous. They want it so bad. Oh, if Raiders had came in with a sidelight, he would have been caught by that down signature there. Good job by him for not pulling the trigger, but Acno still in a very good spot to take this game. A D-Light recovery should be enough. Goes for a weapon throw and gets the Sair. It's misdirection. The side air is going to knock out Radish, and Acno is able to sneak that set win by confusing Radish by throwing that weapon up and saying, hey, did you expect this?
In person than normally, but here we go on the Demon Island for game number 1, and it's going to be Sandstorm on the Mordex. The core is nowhere to be seen. This is kind of what I was expecting, going against Kyna on the Teros for game 1.
Kind of already starting things off pretty big, going with a neutral signature, even though Sandstorm was really low on that. That could have been a bait in that moment, or that's just a read that he goes for, and he's going to kind of step away from that as we get further. Dude, his flow between weapons is so strong. He already has Sandstorm in the red. The D-Sig from the middle of the stage, that's going to do it. That's a 30-second stock, Tazza.
Final stocks, Sandstorm on Tesca, sticking with the boots. Let's see if Kyna can finally pick up a weapon. It's been so long, I don't know what's on deck. Okay, Hammer's picked up. Recovery does catch Kyna in the middle of that jump. Kyna looking for the stomp.
Dude, he's playing so grounded. He's definitely looking for the stomp.
Sandstorm playing around that pretty smartly. He knows that Kyna's trying to react to a whiff, so if he stays stacked, he gets the end light. Boots actually can deal with that playstyle pretty well, but the Scoop will take it. Kyna with the 3-0 over Sandstorm to Blaster's neutral. Yes, recovery does not knock out as early as it did 2 years ago, but now you have a lot more options to scrap with than just hitting your neutral light and then guessing so that you can hope to get the follow-up.
There's the side air from Marku, the weapon toss. Is he going to be able to clean this one up? Is it going to be the GCD light? Okay, he doesn't need anything. Really just kind of searching for that. Kind of like the way people would just search for like Sword D light when that was the main combo starter for Sword out there. So it's going to be really tough for him to deal with someone like Marku. Looking for the GCD sig, hoping Marku was going to keep pushing. Oh, the bottom side of that ground pound.
You know, that's dominating the scene towards the Royale. Blasters, I've always said, I think Gauntlet's do the best job of getting into the dead zone of Blasters, especially when they're spacing with sidelight. So it's already a pretty tough matchup, and Acno seems to be navigating that quite well. Oh, pivots the Sair, and Marku just completely destroys him for it. Gets the ground pound after the weapon toss. An amazing setup down to cheese at the edge of the stage. All of you aspiring
Tazaraki, the downsing apologist. Oh!
Weapon throw to stop the recovery. Despite the loadout really being like a call-out to when Boomy was dominating with Diana for so long, this character's never really been meta, right?
Oh, dude, he was looking for the Spring Royale classic, where you down air, flip him over, and then go for the GCD light.
Is that it? Wait, Marku dipped too low. He didn't
Dude, Acno, brother, all right.
Oh, dodge it. Marku just missed. Otherwise, that could have been Acno going off stage again. And light nair, dash forward, dash back, does not get to the landing. Acno goes for a juggle. Nothing else coming from that. Acno, that was the first damage Acno's gotten in like a minute and a half.
It's, come on,
okay,
man.
it's not even time, Acno. He's gonna lose his stock for that one. Marku's gonna lose his stock for that one. He doesn't have his jumps back. He has a dodge. That's it. You're kidding me,
dude. It's a chasing signature against someone like Marku. Like Blaster's side sig would probably go too far because Marku isn't gonna run away like that. He's gonna run away just a little bit.
Marku, how are you gonna throw this? It's okay. Acno goes to the ground pound. That was honestly a pretty good play. Bo ground pound at this point could knock out. Does the dash jump in there. Marku starting to slow it down a little bit, which I think is benefiting Acno. He does still continue to approach with sidelight into the corner, and Acno. Don't do it.
Oh my dude!
Dude, I was laughing.
Oh, I knew it was coming.
Dude. Just try to stay on the winner side of the bracket, and Acno's now on the bow.
He's just retreating over to that corner, goes back to the middle stage, back over to the corner.
No,
the
it works.
Sidelight off the stage, the
Sidelight.
recovery.
Recovery. Marku looking for
Back
the
to the
sideline to get
corner,
started.
baby.
The end light comes through again. Acno goes to the other side.
Dude, it's so scary.
looking to
Anytime
get
he's
him
on
in
the corner, it
Acno
might be a
approach.
D-Sig.
Ground pound could knock him out. Doesn't get hit with a weapon toss. Siders him in the side of the stage. Blasters picked up, throws the blasters away. He wants the bow. It's going to be the easiest way to be able to beat Marku here. Sidelight doesn't get the nair right afterwards. Now Acno goes to the center of the stage, and Marku is looking for the nair on the landing. Acno trying to do the anti-airs with the neutral
Dude,
light. He might do
Marku's-
dash jump nair here if he waits long enough.
Look how much more patient Marku
no
is
dodge
being. He
means that
still
that's a
gets
true
caught.
combo. Pivot down stick here would be huge. Acno gets
Dude,
him.
it did it!
He
No
gets him with the
way!
cheese. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. It worked. Roman Reigns, we're starting here on the Fortress of Lions, and the Blasters already going strong. Balloon Boy definitely, in my opinion, the best Blasters player that we've got in the scene right now.
I feel like there's pretty much nobody that is going to argue with that. I think we don't have, again, like you mentioned earlier, we don't have too much representation.
Nobody
on
that plays it primarily. And
Yeah.
even Acno today was like, yeah, my Blasters weren't looking so hot, so I played bow the entire
Maybe
time.
Type, brother, please come to BCX, man. I'm begging you. I'm begging you to come to land and show us that Cassidy. I can't wait. Nice side sig to get
Leaf
the
shield
KO.
for the knockout.
Punishing all of these landings.
And
Kind of
so
has no way in.
I also think Balloon Boy is continuing to ban out the flat stages here, so leaving Kyna open with only one. This is the closest that you're going to get. Single flat stage. This is Mos Eisley. So here we go into game number 2. Balloon Boy with a very strong showing in game 1. But as we saw in the set prior, best of fives are best of fives for a reason. You got to have room for that mid-set adaptation. Let's see if what Kyna's got.
I think Balloon Boy really needs to be careful with the way he's throwing out these D-lights.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
So
I
quick,
love
3
all
stairs
these
in a row,
stairs.
that's
Another
it.
One, yep, right there. That's the stock. Crowd going crazy. They love a Balloon Boy victory. Side light's going to lead into the side air. It's going to be a KO, unless he maybe picks it up a little bit too high and some of the variables come into play and he misses it. Balloon Boy's going to be very careful before he commits to anything. The fadeaway side air does get
This
punished
is
with the
scary.
light.
Teros has got that X factor with the neutral signature, right? Side light and air.
Dude.
As Balloon Boy on the left side of the stage, down light on the juggle state. Balloon Boy might be overthinking this. Goes for the unarmed recovery. If he stays unarmed, it's going to be Kyna's comfort zone. Boots picked up once again. Flamethrower gets punched by Sidelight and Air. Kyna gets the recovery.
This is scary,
Not the
Tazza.
strong hit. Goes for the end
that's gonna
sig.
be it.
Gets the D-Light recovery, and Balloon Boy gets the punish.
There was no dodge that came after it, so he couldn't find the second dare.
Still behind on damage, though, and these leaf shields could be bad. Okay, gravity comes with that recovery, but taking a huge risk, but getting a huge reward. Now even up the game in damage.
Dude, Kyna's not like found a single
Left
hit.
sider again. He got disarmed.
That disarms too. There's a weapon spawn, but it's all the way.
Oh, the dare
on
with
right
the
side of
dodge down
stage.
read, and now Kyna on center stage. Could he go for the stomp here? No. Doesn't get by the gravity cancel delay. It looks like Balloon Boy gets hit by that sider. Low on jumps, has to make it back to the
Does he
stage.
heavy? No.
Dive kick reversal. That means he's got another chance, but Kyna gets right through into the hurricane. That's it.
Balloon Boy sends Kyna down to the elimination bracket with a 3-1.
Doesn't matter if he's unarmed. He's going to keep applying the pressure, and Lorz evens it up 2-2.
Yeah, and I think that's why we saw Lorz going in for those signature options instead of going for the D-Light recovery, because we saw the D-Light recovery come out and it wasn't enough. That's why he wants to get those hard-hitting Dusk Sigs that everybody talks about when they mention this legend. Great down air. There's a weapon toss up.
Oh,
Lorz
the weapon.
almost got in there perfect, but that weapon toss is going to save Mounir.
Dash jump, dash forward, D-Light side air. Oh, the recovery, and the gravity cancel stops there. Mounir deletes the second stock from Lorz. Sidelight side air, that's a lot of damage. Lorz does get caught by the N-Sig though, and Mounir goes all the way out for a gravity cancel stop. Is that it? Weapon
Yeah.
throw hits him. Can Lorz make
That's
it back?
gotta- he
The
just
dart
lets
touches
it?
and Mounir doesn't cover with the ground pound. That might cost him the game. He almost clutched it.
Oh,
the down
no!
sig is hit by the weapon throw. Mounir just completely decimates himself twice in a row. Lorz holding on. If Mounir still wins after all, this would be a miracle.
Oh, gosh. Lorz back
Lorz
over to
falling with the
spear.
side air. You've got to be
Dude.
joking. It's an amazing win for Lorz, but I am not kidding. He got so dang lucky.
in that first game. So why not swap out, get a new weapon kit, and maybe see what you can make work here?
And he said it has been practiced up too, so this isn't just like a desperation Teros pick. Like, he is playing Teros on a regular basis. Hopefully this does pay off for him right now, but as great as Teros is, because everyone does have a pocket Teros, that means most people have good Teros knowledge in the matchup. Still might not matter though. You get caught with a straight sig, it's just gonna be curtains for you anyway.
Okay, Wes. Position now was so perfect for first strike. I love.
Boots have been an absolute menace here for Godly. Another down sig, combos off of it. He's trying to send it fully.
Off stage,
Wait a
off
minute.
stage.
Could be a
Godly no
problem.
weapon, Godly no weapon though. You see it far side, Wes tried to flip it. Didn't get too much more recovery, doesn't find its mark either, so Wes fighting his way back into this game.
Godly's really trying to fight his way back down right now, but
Oh my gosh, he waited
Oh,
for the
no.
jump to Wes. Unreal. Unreal! Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, off the backboard, he finds the throw necessary to stay in this game, but holy...
Gonna get rid of it and go for the Scythe now. And as you said, if we're only doing 79 damage that last game, then the Scythe had to do a bunch of damage because he did like 587, 47 altogether, something like that.
Yeah, close to 400 from that last game on the Scythe alone. So, I mean, look, it was a very, very close game in terms of damage differential, 511 total to 487.
Oh.
So Godly's got to make it count. Oh, off stage already. Hang on.
Again?
That was Sweat Beans. Godly closes this one. There's the stock. What a beautiful sequence from Godly. Will Godly begin to mount the reverse 3-0 comeback?
We're at the point now, too, where this is like, wait.
Okay.
Oh, my.
I got scared for a second.
Yeah. And if Godly, you know, if he got a panic there, he definitely got scooped up.
Godly's winner's bracket lies in the balance. Can Wes close this one out? Are the nerves getting to him?
Fighting. Godly has just got to find one good sidelight side air. That was the side air, but the next one, next sidelight side air should be able to do it here.
Especially from here, for sure. And Godly knows it. You see this air off right away. Wes guarding the stage, he gets the ground pound, and he just closes it out in 4. That is unbelievable. Look, it's not over till it's over. Nope.
Oh my God.
Scoops it out of the recovery again. That's such a weird interaction we've been seeing today.
I can't believe Jeff's still trying to go over his head, though. But you know what Meg D can do with it. The Fair does it. There it is. And Meg D is going to keep it moving here.
I think everyone here is immersed right now. Again, the stakes are so high. Marku already off to the races in this game number 1.
And Marku with the Scythe in hand, so you expect to see some pretty good reads here from him. Also, shout outs to the Fate once again, man. Fate's definitely been another one of those characters that showed up for same reason we've been talking about. A lot of force. It's got an orb. Like, we're really feeling the orb right now, and that orb is definitely doing some work. The reverse down there, it's enough.
Doesn't connect.
It's both sides right now. It might be next sidelight for either one of them because the sidelight's it.
Wait, disarmed. Okay. Hughes made it back. Dodges through the recovery. Oh my gosh, this is so close.
They are fighting for their lives right now. Both of them in the red. It's the next big hit to go ahead and take them out.
And you know what's coming. Look at this. The recoveries from Marku. Hughes is just waiting for that opportunity to find it, but he hits the recovery to win it all. And Marku closes this one out, advances to top 8, and eliminates the world champion. Of these players, but Meg D, work cut out for him for sure.
Right, Mounir. Look at that, bro. Unarmed, he's still like, I'm down to scrap it up, bro. I don't care. I don't need a weapon. But he does end up finding one in his hand. Oh my God. The cross. His ankles.
He said, get out of my head, Charles. Get out of my head, Charles. Oh my goodness, we said the down signature. Watch out for it. Some shades of Kyna comes through, and Mounir is able to qualify into top 8.
A great offstage scramble for Acno. Now that Nair will keep him in that juggle state. He's looking for more.
Slowing down the pace of the game again. Not going to be able to whip punish that. The sidelight not having the distance, but the GC D-Sig sending Balloon Boy at a nasty angle. GC and Sig Acno not going to be able to connect it. Balloon Boy makes it back onto the stage.
I wouldn't be surprised if he down Sigs again in this moment here. He avoids the tornado. No, jumps into it, not thinking Balloon Boy was going to hold it, and Balloon Boy does not get caught by the down stick from Acno. He falls straight down. The tornado covers almost all of the stage that Acno can cover. His dodge gone once again. Let's see if Balloon Boy goes down there. You have to be a little careful about Blaster's D-Sig. It has the same properties as Bow, but it's so much slower that you're not as threatened by it.
You do not want to get reversed off stage. Balloon Boy, though, he's putting on the pressure. He's putting on the damage. He's going out there for the ground pound. He didn't get it, but this time around, he does go for it. He lands it, and now he is up 2 games to none.
The weapon kit that he got from Diana, he's bringing out an old pick here with the Ragnir Acme guitars onto Miami Dome as well. So a super big change of pace in the counter picks. We're going to see if the axe as well here against Balloon Boy and the guitars. Something that we're going to see from Acno plenty as he's destroying Balloon Boy on this first stock.
Oh, the GC Endlight.
He's had a 0 to knockout.
The weapon toss, is that going to be able to close it out? Yes, it will be.
So popular is the, after the sidelight Nair juggle, right? You get the addition of neutral signature on the way down as well. That's just that much more powerful, an extra little bit of damage. But, I mean, so far, Acno's just been destroying him on the axe alone. Side stick will catch him on that stock, and he brings it right back.
Pure Acno, he's on last stock. It's still a completely healthy stock, but Balloon Boy, especially when it comes to the offstage, he is able to make those reversals. He whips the sidelight. Acno not going to be able to get the punish in time. His sidelight was a little bit too close to Balloon Boy, and he wasn't able to hit him stacked.
And the blasts are coming out now. Sarah after Sarah, D-Light side air will put him to the right, throws the weapon away, goes over to the boots, picks the jump up with the recovery. Nair to recovery that day. Balloon Boy steals the stock and gets the 3-0. Acno quickly takes a trip down to the elimination side as Balloon Boy secures winners finals here at the Midseason Championship.
Is taking the sweet old time getting back onto the stage. Going to be picking up the spear now. Dashing and dashing out. What's going to be the first opening? Whips that side light. Going to give Wes a bit of a punish. Okay, love that chase dodge to be able to extend it. Downer into the Ensig as well. Wes already going crazy off stage. Tried to go for the downer, but now he's getting pogoed. This is the accuracy. This is the spear downer accuracy that I was talking about. Lorz does not miss those. You can see that they're so ready to reverse the position and the advantage against the other, especially when it comes to the offstage. Boots can be so tricky. Lorz so tactical. Right now he is going in against Wes, able to get a whole lot of damage onto the board. Whiffing that end light. Wes is going out there.
Gets the side light, stuffs the recovery. I think that might be it with the down tick there. Down air forces Wes to dodge it. I almost wonder if tanking, but Lorz recovers high. Not enough damage to get the knockout on its own.
No
Jumps a little
punish.
too high, but he does get the falling Nair into Sair. So Lorz continues to take more damage from Wes here. Nair into recovery could be pretty good here. He goes for the recovery a little too late, and Lorz landing with that side air. Side light side air finally connects, and he breaks the pressure from Wes.
Picking up the orb again. Wes finally landing with the Sair aggressively. Lorz is now the one that is off stage looking for the ground pound. Lorz with the reversal down and weapon toss. GC Ensig not going to be connecting on anybody at all.
He knows his damage ranges, and now it's evened up 1-1.
It is last stock apiece. Wes is looking a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more confident. It is he who is behind. Lorz going to be whiffing that Ensig, that deceptively low end lag. Wes, the end lag, going to be catching Lorz, dashing in the Ensig to be able to get back on. Amazing read. Sider going to be whiffing. Lorz whiffing his whiff punish as well.
Oh, went for the side stick first time this set. Does not catch him there, but it would have knocked out. So deceptively powerful. Hits the Nair, gravity cancel end light, goes in for the dash and air. And oh, side light into Ensig, maybe no. Waits it out, gets the recovery, gets the Sider. Wes is going to lose these gauntlets in a few moments if he gets hit again. They're so damaged. Goes with the recovery, but Wes gets the Nair. Could get the ground pound here.
Just waiting. He put himself off stage. Lorz is so good at these reversals. He made it back on. Wes made it back on unscathed as well. He tossed out the weapon. The side light doesn't get off me, and now he has the boots again. Neutral going to be calling out the recovery. Lorz is going to get down and then missing his weapon toss. He's being starved. He's being denied of picking up a weapon. Is Wes going to be able to get a game?
Wes goes for the dash jump weapon throw. Doesn't angle it downwards. Loses the weapon, and now Lorz is starving. They're both unarmed. Kicks him away. Picks up the orb. What's he going to do? He end lights the wrong way, and Wes gets a little bit of damage for his trouble. Second Nair comes through. Boots picked up. It's going to be the Sider, and Lorz with the 3-0 here on Fate.
And let me tell you, Scythe is a weapon that is capable of miracles. You need that one dodge read off stage. Remember, Mounir is immediately dodging out of neutral areas and out of down areas, but when you even end light like that, when you're off stage, when you got to get back on, what is Godly going to be able to do here? Okay, he's waiting out the dodge. He's able to scout out the landing. He eats the Sair. Is that going to be it? Yes, it will. Mounir 3-0ing Godly, and Godly is gone.
So here we go. Marku starting off strong with the gauntlets.
That's right. Getting the neutral, not able to get the second one. Kyna, the end light as a get off me option. Marku already going to be finding himself off stage here. Side light recovery. Kyna not jumping, dodging away.
And there we see Marku trying to push Kyna off stage. Kyna dodging right back. Gets to the center, gets pummeled once again, but the recovery will catch Kyna on the way back, and that Sider will catch him with low on jumps. Ground pound would knock out here. Nair takes him down as well, and he did not touch the wall on time to get the jumps back. That's a clean stock, though.
Swinging out a couple of difficulties. No legend switches at the moment. The game count is 1-1. We're not even going to be switching up the stage, and Kyna is going in with the side sig. Chase dodge wants a Sider as well. He's waking us up, too.
Oh, the side sig almost leads into the knockout for the side air, but he's not going to quite get it. Marku now adjusting, try to go for the reversal with the down air as the gauntlets goes for end light right afterwards. Silent recovery, tons of damage coming down on there, and now that the sight's picked up, let's see if Marku can do more with the gauntlets.
Just going to be patrolling the weapon, looking for the Sider, gets the GCD light into the neutral. Kyna in a nasty position off stage. His recovery going to be stuffed out by the first ground pound and the second one.
Stomp from Kyna, but he's at a damage deficit, and a stomp Sair. That's going to make things tough for Marku.
Yeah, he has to somehow get back onto the stage. Kyna trying to edge guard him. He's looking for the stop. GCD light. It finally comes out.
Here. Goes for gravity cancel D-light, he gets scooped. He barely survives. He cannot get hit again.
This is anybody.
Recovery.
There it is. The GCD light. It was only coming out of the last stock. It is such a powerful option for the blasters. Kyna just needs one stomp. So he's got the blasters. Here. Can he do this, Taza?
Sidelights in, picks up the axe. Okay, it's honestly looking better when he's on axe than hammer. Stomp so good, but end light, is that going to knock out? Not yet.
Not yet.
Weapon throw catches him on the jumps.
Kyna just going to hold on to the stage.
And now hits the stomping weapon. He gets the scoop. That's it. Kyna with the 3-2 over Marku.
Comeback. Game 5, we're going to be going down here. Kyna, that last game, that was looking quite confident. That was looking quite dominant. And
pretty good for blasters. D-light to recovery if you can get them caught on those side flats that much closer to the ceiling. Acno starting off the bow here, several neutral airs coming through, and Mounir looking for the starter on the side. Gets a down air, and we'll see how Mounir's scythe is looking today as he punishes one side. Can he continue it?
If this follows Mounir prophecy, which I hope it does not, he wins the games that he switches into Legends, and then in game 5 he
It goes back to Taros and loses.
Yeah.
That's exactly
So we'll see. But Acno with a down air, with a weapon toss as well, that actually connected so deep.
Right back, stop side air, looks for the landing, but West with the surprise ground pound will catch Kyna out of his gravity cancel attack that I couldn't even see the startup frames of. Nair will disarm Kyna as well, and West needs one good hit here from the
Nice
gauntlets
punish.
to get the knockout.
He's able to get the end light. That wasn't enough, but this one definitely will do it. West coming up with a gentle stock lead, but this is Kyna. What's going to be the weapon of choice? I believe he had Axe Prime too, but
I think so, you're right.
West is just going to be continuing to deny him of picking it up.
Ooh,
Goes
nice
through the combo,
job.
goes through
Here's
the extension.
dare as well. He could take the whole stock off of this. Down air comes through, goes for the ground pound, and that's it. Kyna looking for a weapon, never gets the chance. So 3 stocks to 1 right now, and is looking for the 3 stock. Sidelight will come through, falling back, hit of the Nair will bring Kyna into a light red.
Oh, what a punish using the end light. And now West trying to do anything he can to be able to make it back on. Is that going to be the stock? Yes, it will. That he was looking for. It is now last stock apiece here. West relatively healthy with 1 boots combo. He could even this one up. And he, oh my gosh. Okay.
Down taking the sidelight. What else has he got? Falling Nair? No, falling side air. Uses the active input to travel with Kyna. Gets the recovery. Looks for another side air. Kyna gets his Nair on the way back down, though, and this juggle state's looking great for him. Landing end light. Gets the sidelight. Gets the Sair. Goes with gravity cancel side to get a wake up and a mid-set pop-off. Lead.
Wes whiffing a side in the opposite direction. He was hoping that Kyna would dash in. He wanted to catch a cross-up. He ate a big punish. D-light, side-light. The damage is piling on. The damage is piling on. Wes is going all the way up.
Okay, is West going to go for a Hail Mary signature here? Neutral light connects, disarms him. He can get the ground pound. He gets it. West with the edge guard, and the victory takes a 3-1 over Kyna to make it into top 4 here at the Midseason Championship.
The middle, Balloon Boy is able to grab it. Sidelight into the side air, true combo option. Ooh, with a nice fadeaway side air. Doesn't make a connection, but he also doesn't get punished. Lorz gets through that sidelight. There's the D-light. Lorz also gets through that one as well.
A really good approach there from Lorz with that dash into the spot dodge.
Nice start.
Balloon Boy gonna turn this one around. Disengages, it's a bait, comes back down with a down air, and Lorz loses that stock early.
Any major juggle game coming out from Balloon Boy.
And Lorz starting to get a little bit scared here. Balloon Boy cleaned that one up a little too easily, and Lorz was not able to build that damage gap that he wants. Good read there, hits him with that recovery, but Balloon Boy's back swinging.
Again, he's back to following up that sidelight with the turnaround recovery. Great spot dodge there to get through Balloon Boy. This time he goes for the sidelight into the side air. Where's the down air? I feel like we really haven't seen him using too many of those. There it is. He could start using it now.
Nice.
The times that we've seen him use 100 of them in a row. You need something big here if you want this victory. The lead that Lorz has at this moment is huge. You do have the weapon advantage. There's the GCD light pivoting the Nair, grabbing the weapon, swapping to the boots. There's the neutral air. There's the neutral air.
He knew that the weapon starving was one of the big tools that he had. Lorz immediately throws away the spear, looking like he wants that orb for the guaranteed KO combo with that sidelight. Balloon Boy with the starvation, gonna again deny weapon pickups from Lorz, but Lorz utilizing that soft platform. Now he's got his orb.
Starts off with the down air. There's the down air just landing right above the corner, but Balloon Boy's too low for that to make a connection. Lorz playing back, goes with the dash in light. There's the D-light side air. Instant punish from Balloon Boy. Oh, the side air just happened to be the wrong direction.
Balloon Boy trying to make sure he does not get caught. There's the signature. Balloon Boy, great patience, waits it out and punishes. Throws out the flame sword. Lorz not in position. He's adding it up. He's getting this closer. Lorz still knows one good hit, and he's taken the game.
Does Lorz risk a signature in the middle of the stage again? He's just searching for these side airs. Even the recovery's not going to do it. They're both looking for their final KO move. Is that going to be enough? Not just yet. Dusk is going to survive.
Oh, but Lorz disarmed Balloon Boy with the control. He can get a downlight, he can get a recovery, he can get a side air. Lorz, downlight pickup, neutral air. He needs the KO. The weapon toss not going to hit once again, starving himself of weapons. He has the orb. Sidelight, side air!
Lorz does it in Game 5 against Balloon Boy. The South American dream of a grand finals was not done through Kyna. Gets the spike down and the first stock.
Yeah, got a little scary there as Wes was sweat beating as he dodged up. Neutral sig will hit.
Imagine he gets the KO there.
The
There's the down air and he does it. Holy moly, he takes it just like that. To minimize the shenanigans that Acno can go for. Because even in the quote-unquote more serious games that Acno's been playing in this tournament, there's still definitely shenanigan heavy. Like Diana's definitely a shenanigans character. Whoa! He doesn't want to get caught by that. He was staying basically stacked as well, so he's staying too close for that GCD sig to hit on the blasters. If we were talking about bow, I don't think West would have pushed that hard. Like Balloon Boy is going to rely more on those blasters. Let's see if Acno has a blasters game here, at least the way it's starting.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at that last one, had the blasters for 6% of the time, 43 damage dealt with his blasters. Definitely a noticeable difference here in game number 4, but right now, West needs this edge guard. Doesn't hit the weapon toss. Acno goes wide, down like ground pound. West gonna get the first stock. Going 2 for 1, but Acno now has that weapon advantage, and he's able to swap back to his bow. West still playing a little aggressive there, kind of a scary spot to be in.
Just hit the unarmed neutral air before picking up the boots. Does get punished there right on the corner as he goes in for the end light. There's the GCD light into the ground pound from Acno on those signatures for any sort of KO like he was previously in some of his other sets that he played today and throughout this weekend.
I mean, it is a decent part of his toolkit is use those signatures. It sets up into a lot of the strings and the pressure that he wants to do. Acno's got sigs of his own, hits him with a neutral signature, and West is gonna fall. This is a huge lead for Acno. And 1 stock each. Can West pull out a miracle?
What weapon does he choose to stick with? It's gonna be the gauntlets. Neutral air to GC Inlight, hoping to send over. You saw him go down off stage. There's the Inlight on the main stage.
It's charged.
Does he finally do it? No way!
He gets it with the N6 slide charge to steal it away, and West goes into the top 3.
Let's see who's got the better boots chops. We see both of them like doing similar things throughout all of their boots gameplay that we've seen. The turnaround side airs are a regular scene from both of them. Oh, the landing ground pound. He's ready for the pop-up that Acno missed at one point because Balloon Boy dipping down, and the down air, the reversal after that gets the first stock. All right, Wes. I mean, literally, his legend sweat beads more than anyone else. He will be in sweat beads and going in more than anyone else. There's the flame sword.
Ooh, goes for a side air there. I thought he was going to try to turn that around, go for that vertical with that recovery. Get that wall touch. Balloon Boy throws out the signature. Easy punish, but West just goes for the neutral light. Down sig, whips it back. West with 3 stocks to the 1.
This punish game is so strong. Choosing weapon options here over going in unarmed off stage.
Yeah, saw that weapon toss not work. He was around the corner there expecting that Balloon Boy was going to come up, but since Balloon Boy went low, he was like, all right, let's just get that weapon advantage. Throws it away. He wants the boots. He's got a lot of KO options here. Could go for a downlight there, go downlight recovery, but first step is hitting it.
Love the double side light proc into the side air. Right after he's going real low. There's a down air. Does it spike fully? Gravity canceled down heavy. He covers so much lateral territory with that one.
And he loses game number 1.
So if you're West, like you're also, you know, if you're looking at the last game and you're looking at a little bit of a trend here, you're like, all right, man, cool. This is actually good. I won the last time that happened to me. Like, I'll take a game 1 loss because at the end of the day, I'm raising my hand in victory. Although Balloon Boy with the Sair. I need a huge lead. If Balloon Boy is going to be pulling out moves like that, there's the Inlight.
And that Sair train from Balloon Boy, willing to go off stage. Wes in his interview said Balloon Boy doesn't go off stage too much. Guess he was wrong. Balloon Boy keeping the pressure going. Another dare. That was a dodge. Wes gonna fall. Balloon Boy with 3 stocks.
The GC side sig doesn't hit, but it's not punished. Another down air coming out. Another down air. There's the GC side light into the pivot nair, into the side air. Dude, he has like 60 damage.
Gets the wall touch, hits the side air. West trying to deny the 3 stock. Balloon Boy's got plenty of movement. West disarmed. He's got to be careful here. One wrong landing. Could have been the stock. That's
a KO.
3 stocks for Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy takes the stock. He's going into the grand finals.
Weapon advantage in Balloon Boy's favor, but that weapon spawn goes right on top of West. He's able to grab the orb, sidelight into the side air. We're gonna see that again. He's waiting for it. No, it's gonna be the end light this time. The backup, there's the down air. Hoping he can get the jumping down air right after that. There's the side air from West. Down air right over the corner. Recovery back towards the middle of the stage. There's the down air. GC end light, neutral air, big damage.
Caught him off that bounce. West needs more damage here.
That'll do it.
Balloon Boy with the GCN sig. Gonna take it 3-0 over West. But this is nigh impossible if he wants to win this game 1.
There is a weapon spot coming in. Balloon Boy's able to grab it. Here come the boots. Lorz again reading high, and Balloon Boy goes low. Lorz probably should start reading low here as the option of the follow-up.
Oh,
dude! Right after, so he doesn't get punished for it. Again, Balloon Boy doesn't quite have the spacing that he needs to find some of these hits.
And Orban hand for Lorz. Not able to punish that gravity cancel. That's a burn dodge on the side of Balloon Boy, but Lorz not able to do anything about it.
Nice from Balloon Boy and the GC side sig.
He's sweating. He can't get the touch. Balloon Boy sitting on the 2 stocks over Lorz. Okay, that's a read he was doing in the winners finals. Went in, hit that recovery.
Balloon Boy's not finding too many connections. That side air was the first one he found in a moment. He's still maintaining the lead, but just a little bit. It's one hit every now and then coming out from Lorz. The down air gets the bounce pass into the side air. Okay, the weapon toss goes high. The ground pound goes in the 45-degree angle. Weapon toss from Balloon Boy, just a little bit off the mark. The neutral signatures. That was a down signature there coming through.
Not gonna hit the pogo there, Balloon Boy. Trying to hit that neutral light, but Lorz doing a really good job spacing away. Dash in, dash back. He's got the orb, throws out the side sig. Balloon Boy from behind hits him with a neutral light, goes for the ground pound, and Lorz goes the wrong direction.
And that's what they like to go for. He's been following that up with a down air, catching Lorz coming back in.
Good pickup there from Lorz with that dash in, down light. Saw Balloon Boy going high. Dodges in, ends up hitting the wall there, but Lorz still keeping that going. This is the side light. That's an easy punish for Balloon Boy. Gets extra with the gravity cancel side light, side air. Recovery, and that's gonna be it. Balloon Boy gets the reset.
Into the recovery on a very fresh opponent.
Man, Lorz playing risky. He spot dodges in the open air right in front of Balloon Boy, and Balloon Boy had the punish. Now, once again, Lorz playing from behind. Throws out the side sig. Again, easy punish for Balloon Boy.
Dude, Balloon Boy's able to just get around them so often. In the side air, now 2 stocks up. Racing with that.
Stuck on the wall here. Another tornado. Lorz, he's running out of jumps here. He did get onto the stage, but still taking damage.
Another tornado? No, he's backing up actually. Lorz feels safe enough to move up just a little bit. Sidelight into the side air, just barely sends off screen. The jump into the side air, the double dares, the weapon toss down from Lorz. Oh, what a weak punish there. Is Balloon Boy just completely in his head?
This is a critical stock here for Lorz. This is the difference between a tied set or Balloon Boy being 1 game away from being crowned our mid-season champion. A pogo from Lorz, not gonna do enough. A side air, not gonna do enough.
I think this could be the set right here. I think this stock is so important in this set. This determines seemingly all momentum going forward. He goes for the D-light into the side sig. Balloon Boy being very confident. He knows he's far behind and looking for the big play. Okay, this is the moment of respite, especially not if it's high.
Yo, but he's adding it up. The side air is adding it up. Lorz in trouble here. Swaps weapons, jumps over the down light. Stays in the air. Goes for the side air. Balloon Boy gonna eat a side air from Lorz. Watch the edge guard. No, Lorz not able to hit the down air. Misses.
Oh, the GC sidelight from Lorz was just high enough to get in the dead zone out of the way. There's the D-light into the side air. Not enough to KO. The Dusk defense holding on. There's the side air, and Lorz goes up 2-1. The momentum has shifted.
Be a KO. Lorz disarms himself, but he plays behind.
The GC D-light, Lorz is unable to punish it. He's not ready in time to get it. He throws a low option while Balloon Boy's still in the air.
Side air. Gives him the stage. Dodges down, but he doesn't throw out any counter.
I thought we were going to see the Blaster's recovery right there.
Side air, that's going to do it. We're going to game 5. Back onto the stage. Dash dancing, Balloon Boy going to connect with the sidelight side air again. Sidelight, there's that read. Down light off the soft platform. He's getting some damage back onto Balloon Boy. Goes for the down air, but Balloon Boy's wide. Side sig will hit and will KO Lorz with the lead.
Like blindly going in with another down air, potentially putting himself in a recovery frames. Might take a ground pound or something else other than that from Balloon Boy right after. But no, Lorz was really careful. That's the Lorz we're talking about, baby! Give me all those down airs and the signature follow-up and the side air for the KO. 2-stock lead. Dodge, but it disarms Balloon Boy, so he doesn't go for the edge guard. Dude, look at the chase dodge after him too, and the complete disengage from Lorz.
Trying to get that falling side air. Down light, side air. Okay, that's 1.
It's that in light from Balloon Boy's blasters. Lorz jumps and goes to the soft platform before Balloon Boy picks up 2 and 3.
The wall of Balloon Boy, though, you can see him sitting further back, trying to use the long range that he's got. Gets opened up, ground pound, and Lorz gets in there. That's a big 3-piece.
Was almost going to be a
Side
mistake
air.
from Lorz by punishing the bounce off the ground pound with a sideline. You're seeing the neutral signatures. It's just adding to the mental stack. It's adding to the fear factor against Balloon Boy here.
Sideline
Easy
side air.
punish for Lorz, and that's going to do it. He did it with a 2-stock. Lorz is your Brawlhalla Midseason champion.
His teammate went home with a belt over each shoulder. This time it's him with a belt over each shoulder. This is what you talked about earlier.
Dude, I'm telling
this
you, they
was the
called it.
story. He gets 3 belts to match Kyna's.